On this bumpy beer tasting from Litherman's Limited out of Concord, New Hampshire, I have their Suburban Skies. The Suburban Skies is a strawberry and kiwi gose. That's the can art. It comes in at 4.6% ABV. And this can is about 13 days old at the time of this tasting. So on the back, it does say Suburban Skies is a light, tart, and delightfully refreshing gose, fruited with just the right amount of strawberries and kiwis, finished with a hint of French sea salt. On Hall Street, so Hall Street in Concord, there is a brewer brewing Litherman's. Stop and say hello. All right. Let's go ahead and crack this one open and put it through the BuMpY 50-point inspection. I don't think I've ever really been let down by any type of sour from Litherman's. There may have been one that was like, but most of them are very good. All right. The pour on this, it has it's got a little bit of a pink hue to it, actually, the head. It's showing up kind of white on camera because of the lighting, but very small bubbles that are starting to grow into medium size and larger bubbles. The coloration of the beer itself is kind of a light gold going into straw. Very, very clear. All right, let's go in and give this a 6 out of 6 for the appearance. And gonna go in for the aromas. So for the aromas in this one, getting that like kind of sourdough bread nose. There is a strawberry in this as well. It kind of goes into like the strawberry yogurt type smell. It is tart, and there is a bit of a sweetness also coming up from possibly the malt. Kiwis, they can kind of have a little bit of a sweetness, right? But I'm not really getting any kiwi in the aroma on this. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 for the aroma. So, like I said, it's just kind of, to me, it's missing that kiwi. I'm not really picking up on a salt in the aroma, but we'll see if it's there in the flavors. And but that's it. I mean, it smells excellent. It's just, to me, missing just that kiwi and kind of salty aroma to it. So let's move in for the flavors. First swig. Cheers. Okay. In the flavors, first thing I was picking up was like the sourdough bread, tart. There's a touch of a like saltiness in the very beginning of the sip with that sourdough bread tartness. Has a pretty delicate strawberry flavor in the finish. Kind of also get a little bit of like a cereal, like a fruited cereal type flavor note in there too. Reminds me of like the Fruit Loops, maybe like a store brand Fruit Loops. It's a very light reminiscence of the Fruit Loops there. So decent flavors. It all works pretty well. It's got a light body to it. very dry and crisp. It does leave the mouth pretty dry. You do want to go back for more. It has a high carbonation level as well. So lots of things are working for this one. I'm still not picking up on the kiwi note. But for the most part, it's very well done. So just because it is missing that kiwi note, I am going to give it an 18 out of 19 for the flavor. I'm going to have a 5 out of 5 for the body. This thing, great body for these like sours, tarts. This is the gose. So, my overall on this one, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. So yes, really enjoying this one. This beer from Litherman's Limited, this thing is missing that. Suburban Skies Strawberry and Kiwi Gose is going to get a BuMpY 47 out of 50. That's going to land this as a very good beer. I do recommend, I have actually recommended, saw somebody at another location, and they were talking about how much they like sours, and I said, hey, you should probably go to this other brewery down the road in Concord, Litherman's Limited, because they do a great job with their sours. As hopefully a few of you out there sent one of their sours out, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the sours once I got them. So cheers, thank you very much for watching, everybody, and yes, cheers.